Creepy crawly bugs might be a headache for some, but soon they could become heroes. Disaster victims trapped underneath the collapsed building could one day be rescued by these little guys.
Cyborg beetle is the fusion of living insects on the beetles and electronic backpack device mounted on the beetle.
Researchers at the University of Queensland in Australia have been making huge strides to prepare them to be the rescuers of the future. They can already move left and right. They can even walk up and down walls. But PhD student Lachlan Fitzgerald is working on an upgrade.
So instead of just locomotion on flat surfaces, we're looking at, controlling the insect from flat to vertical and upside down to be like the full breadth of a disaster zone. Like when you think about a collapsed structure, it's not just going to be a flat surface. It's going to be like, all kinds of different inclines.
So how do they control them? With those tiny backpacks which connect to the beetle's nervous system, and then electronic signals are sent to their little antennas telling them which way to move. And it's all done using a video game controller.
Is it hard to drive a beetle?
No, I don't think so.
So it's almost like nudging them. You put them into the rubble, they see the openings, they do most of the heavy lifting, and then you're able to nudge them in one direction or another to try to find somebody who might have survived, right?
Exactly, yeah. Because they are really like the masters of their own locomotion. So we want to kind of interrupt them as little as possible and just let them do the exploring in like that environment.
Why beetles?
These beetles already have, millions of years of evolution to kind of get them to that point.
Which they say makes a fun-sized first responders a suitable candidate for this kind of work.
If you think about artificial robot, you need to design the robot, you need to build on the structure yourself, and then think about the control system that can run the robot. But why we use the insect, we have everything. We have a muscle, the nervous system, and then everything synchronized and controlled by the insect itself.
Now it's kind of more looking towards like what services can we put on the backpack. So like cameras to detect signs of life, pressure sensors, gas sensors, temperature sensors to build up an idea of what's happening in the disaster zone and in that environment, and send that information back to the first responders to get a more holistic idea of what exactly is happening in those areas where humans can't go.
Wow. How soon do you think we'll be able to see some of these beetles saving lives?
Maybe the next 5 years or 10 years.
All of it showing that even the greatest tech can use a little help from Mother Nature.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.